When I think of people who have waited in the Bible, I can come up with countless examples. I think of Joseph, who had these dreams that his brothers really couldn't understand, and he went through this waiting season up and down and all around, finishing out his waiting season in a prison, wondering if the things that God had shown him would ever be fulfilled. What about Abraham, who was promised a descendant, but a descendant didn't come long into his old age? What about Moses, who waited for the people to get it together, to go and inherit the promised land? What about Noah, waiting, putting the ark together, being faithful to God? What about David, waiting for that promised crown, waiting for that moment when he would become king? What about Jesus? What about the wait as he waited for you and waited for me to come home, to understand and have the full realization that Jesus alone saves? There's a lot of waiting in the Bible. So if you're in a place where you're like, man, I hate to wait, this is not my gig, I don't want to do it, then you might have to check yourself in the mirror. You might have to look at that guy, that woman in the mirror and say, what is it that's causing me to want to just fast forward this waiting? And get that straightened out, because God's worth waiting on. He waited for you, and the least you can do is wait on him and trust him for the future, for the outcome of what he's doing in you through this season. And I just have been reflecting on, okay, God, where's the place that I can go to that I can really dig into who you are, your character, as I wait? Because I want my eyes to be on you through every minute of these circumstances. And I think of Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11 is filled with men who waited on God's timing, not getting to see things in the fruition of their timing, but in God's timing. And I bet every single one of them would tell you that it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's worth whatever that moment is, knowing that God has a plan and a purpose. So let's go there. Let's go to Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11:1 says, now faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality. Faith perceiving as real fact what is not revealed to the senses. Faith. We choose to live by faith. Now, faith is being sure of these things. It's saying, you know what? I know who God is. I know that his character is unchanging. I know that he is immutable. He is all powerful. He is all knowing. I know that he never leaves me. He never forsakes me. Like, I can have faith in God because I know who he is. Do you know who God is? Like, really, truly know who he is? You can't really know the heart of God without knowing his son Jesus, without giving your life in complete surrender to who he is. As in Matthew, Jesus says, take up your cross and follow me. Deny yourself. Take up your cross and follow me. These are 3 commands in the Bible. It's like you experience the presence of God by choosing Jesus, choosing to follow him, choosing to live a life that is patterned after the things of Jesus.